In today's video, I am going to be doing an unpackaging and a review on some Diamond Penz. I'm Lisa of aka Diamonds and Stitches, and I am going to review this company called Diamond Penz. That's Penz with a Z, Penz, or Z if you're in Canada. They are a Canadian company, and I found them through another YouTube creator who is a diamond painter, and I believe I first saw it from Diamond Art Addiction. So she started me on the road to this group. So I received this package a few days ago. I'm dying. I mean, I actually know what's in there because like I bought them and I paid for them and whatever, but I haven't actually seen them in person yet. And so I am so excited to unpackage this. So let's do that. Let's do that. I'm dying to find out. So this will now be 5 pens because there's 2 in here. One which I'm hoping it's in here. I hope I have 2 in here. Oh yeah, I do. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, yay. Look at that. Okay. So, 1 pen, all nicely packaged up. 2 pens, all nicely packaged up. And then, it came with several placers that I asked for. This one is let's see if you can see that. That is a small scraper and a medium scraper, and then I think that's a 9-placer. Is that a 9-placer? And a 3-placer. Let's see. They are putting the placers, the spacers and scrapers in separately. They're not putting them on the pen because of breakage. And so yeah, and this is the first time I've gotten one of these, so I also received a little case to put a diamond painting pen in. Maybe this is from the auction one. So one of these pens is an auction pen and one is from their regular sale. And let me preface this. This was one of them. I don't know which one it is. One of them was a pop-up auction. And so the way that Diamond Penz does their auctions and sales is this. They hold sales several times a week. I think 3. And sometimes they have a special sale, as in it will be for only new members who have never been able to get the opportunity to buy a pen. Or they'll have, I think that's kind of, and then they have a sale for regulars. And they have 2 sizes of pens, minis and these regular size pens. I have a mini coming. I got that from my last sale. And so I won't have that yet, but as soon as I do, you'll see it. So far, I've only gotten regular ones. Now, I believe that they have 11 or 12 different styles of pens that you can see. If you choose to do customs, they have a custom list. If you can never get one from a sale, because I'll tell you what, competition can be kind of fierce. And here's the great way that they do a sale. So they put a sale up and they have anywhere between 10 and 18 pens, right? And then they'll have like a couple of auction pens in there as well. The person with the highest bid in the auction pen gets that pen. If you are interested in a pen of one of the other pens that are up for sale, you put your name in by saying "me please" or express an interest, "me please," on that pen. And then at the end of the sale, it could be 3 hours, it could be 5 hours, it just depends. You express an interest, and when the sale is done, Jennifer, one of the owners of the company, will put your name in a random name generator, and it will pick your name. If your name is, I'm assuming, you only get to get one pen as well. You only get one pen during the sale. Even if you've put your name in 10 times, the chance of you getting a pen is one pen. And so it's nice. It's nice because if you are working or you're out shopping or you forget the time, then, you still have the opportunity to get in, and it's kind of nice. It's kind of fair for everybody. So, and I'm not one that, everybody needs a prize and, everything has to be fair, but it's really hard. I've been in other sales that if you're not there right at, 8:59 on the dot for a 9 o'clock sale, everything's gone within like 30 seconds, and you just never get the opportunity. And sometimes you just don't have that, the luxury of time, and this company gives you the luxury of time. So Dale, Melissa, and Jennifer are the three owners of the company, I believe, or the 3 people who deal with all of these. And Jennifer does the emails and the mailings and the invoices and all of that stuff. And Dale creates these lovelies. So let's see which pens they are, because actually I kind of forgot. There's so many, and when you go, oh yeah, me please, and then you win a pen and you're like, oh, okay, that's totally one I wanted, absolutely. But there were so many that you bid on, by the time it comes to you, I'm like, I don't remember. Oh, okay, this is my auction pen. This is my auction pen, and I think they called it avocado toast, avocado something. I don't know. Okay, so that is one, and then this is my sale piece. So there's actually a really funny story to this auction pen. I was in the middle of Home Depot buying my boyfriend a gift for Father's Day. And I was on Facebook and noticed that there was a pop-up auction, and I was like, oh, because normally I miss them. And so I was like, oh, I need to get on there. And so I did, and I bid, and somebody immediately outbid me. And I'm like, nuh-uh. So I go in and I bid again, right? Well, in the meantime, I am trying to buy this specialty tool that my boyfriend wanted. And I had found it on Amazon cheaper. And so I'm trying to negotiate a price match at the same time as I'm, bidding on this pen. So I bid again, and the person outbids me again. And I'm like, okay, no way. This is no. So I noticed that there's like 7 minutes left to the auction or something, right? So I'm frantically refreshing, And I am like, okay, no, you're not winning this pen, no. And so by the time that it ticks down to like about 3 minutes, I'm now counting seconds in between, like from the time that my clock said, 4:57, 4:57, 4:58, I'm counting the seconds, right? And I'm like, okay, so we get to 4:59, and I'm in the middle of like trying to negotiate with this guy over the price of the drill. And, for about 4, I don't remember what seconds it was, but I put the final bid in and I hit send, and I'm like, and then the clock changed, and I'm like, yeah, I know I won. And I'm like, booyah. And I'm highly competitive, just in case if you just didn't get that through that story. And so, I'm doing an internal happy dance and everything. And then that poor person who is bidding, trying to outbid me, bid like 2 minutes later or something. And of course, timestamp says that I had the first bid. And, but I did notice later that they had another pop-up auction for a really nice pen as well. And she did win that one. So yay. We both were winners, but it was just funny. And I won too, just in case you wanted to know. I did get the price match for that tool. So win-win all the way around. And my boyfriend was thrilled, and now I'm happy too. So we both got gifts, though I had to pay for both. That's not really a gift. Huh. Anyways, we're all good. This is the, okay, you guys, oh wow, I'm having a moment. This is the second pen. Is it not pretty? Okay, actually in person is so much prettier. It's pearly. It is pearly. Okay, so let's go back to the pens and not my story. Okay, here, let me get you guys closer so you can actually see these pens. There we go. Okay, so the pens are made of acrylic. It's an acrylic blank. And Dale takes that acrylic blank and he puts it on a lathe and he creates these beautiful shapes. Now, every single one of my pens is a different shape so far. So this one that I received, I don't know what the types of shapes are. So I'm sorry, I can't tell you what they are, but this one is, kind of fat. It's a fat little pen, and it's tapered on both ends to get the placers in, and then in the center there's a bit of a indent, and you can't really see it on this pattern because it's so busy, but you certainly can feel it. So it's I actually paint. I hold my pens down here, so the where the indent is not anywhere that I hold or even rest against my hand, but that's totally okay. They're nice, they're comfortable, they're not heavy at all, and yeah, they're pretty cool. Initially they were sending them out with the placers on both ends, and I guess maybe there was some damage in shipping to some places, and so they are clearly only doing it on the one end. If you need to take your placer out of an end, you just get a pair of tweezers or pliers, something, needle nose pliers, yeah, that's it, and just gently pull it out and put the new one in. They're in there really good. Like, in fact, before I thought about taking it out, I thought that they were glued in there. So good to know that they're not, but yeah. This was my very, very first pen, and it was a mystery pen. Like, they had a sale that was, will show you the shape. Yeah, maybe they showed you the shape, but they didn't show you the color. And so, so it was kind of a mystery on what it was. So when I got it, I was like, oh my gosh, that is beautiful. It is translucent, and it's a kind of a aqua green color, but what it does is it picks up the backgrounds sometimes of different colors and shapes, and so it's really cool. This was my first pen, and I don't know what shapes they are, but it's kind of a ball on the end here, and then it tapers down, and then it tapers down again. And so it's pretty cool. It's got two little indents in it. That's pretty cool. This was the third pen second pen I received, and I wish I could remember the names of them. I don't know the names of them. Pomegranate Crush. Look at me. This one's Pomegranate Crush. I have no idea what this translucent one is, and I cannot remember the name of this one. And this one, I actually did try the 3-placer. So, I'm still working on it. Yeah, still working on it. But this one is, a little fine. It's not as fat as this one, but it's kind of like it's the same shape, just thinner. And tapered on the ends a little bit to allow for the holes. And then it's more pronounced tapered in the center. So this one I use quite a lot because I really like the shape and it feels really comfy in my hand. This shape is another different one. So it's got two ends that have indents on them, and then actually it's kind of indented all the way through. You can't see it here, but there is an indent, and then this nice pretty design in the center. I used to woodwork. Well, I was in woodworking in shop in junior high, and I made a bowl, and this actually is one of the designs that you create in shop, and so I love that brings me back to so I'm going to use this pen. So where my hand lies on this one, my fingers are right at the tip of where this indent is. Can you see that? Come on, camera, focus. There's an indent right here. So I'm going to be holding my pen there. We'll see how comfortable that is. And then the last shape, so I have 5 of the 11 or 12 shapes. The last shape, golly, I like this one. And it's unfortunate you can't really see, I don't think, through the camera, but it's just very gradually, it's got some little bumps in it, and it's kind of cool, like snake skin, you know, like, oh, I know, like a snake when it swallows its prey and it has like a lump, so you know it ate something. That's what this reminds me of. So, oh gosh, what a great review. Swallowed a piece of meat and it got stuck in the snake. Nice. But anyways, this also is a really nice, yeah, I see myself using this one a lot too. Plus, wow, it is really pretty. It is very pearly. It's pretty. It's pearlized, yeah. So, Canadian company, they ship out of Rapid City, Manitoba, I think it is. I think that's Manitoba. I might have to look that up. MB, I'm pretty sure that's Manitoba. I'm Canadian, and I should know that. But I like to support Canadian companies, and given that the US dollar to Canadian dollar is so good exchange-wise, every pen is $25 for the regular size pens. The auction pens start at $30, and then customs are, I don't know how much customs are. I will get there because I'm on that list soon. And, well, I'm on the list. I'm hoping my name's coming up soon. And then they have mini pens, and they are $20. And so I don't think that that's a horrible price for a diamond painting pen that is comfortable and wonderful. Their customer service is superb. Like, Jennifer will always send me a message after my name is drawn or I win an auction and ask if she can send me the invoice. And, I get an invoice right away. The communication is awesome. You pay within 24 hours or make some arrangements, but really pay within 24 hours because, your intent was to buy something. So, and have it shipped. And, the shipping cost is not horrible. They do 2 types of shipping, one with tracking and one without. They ship internationally, so that is fantastic. But with the exchange in dollar, this pen, by the time that I pay for the shipping and the pen, it's just a touch over the cost of the pen. So why wouldn't I, given that the pens are wonderful, the customer service is wonderful, and I highly recommend them. I highly recommend them, not just because they're a Canadian company and I'm Canadian, but because I really have had wonderful customer service, wonderful products. I had ordered from another seller, and I have to say, they didn't even include a business card in their packaging. And I'm a huge consumer. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a huge consumer. And when your packaging isn't great or your customer service isn't great, I'm likely gonna find somewhere else to go. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna find somewhere else to go. And I know that that sounds a little snotty, but I really customer service means everything to me, and I do it in my job, and I just kind of expect it. And you know, we all work hard for our dollars, and yeah. So this company obviously values that, and so I will continue giving them my dollars. Eventually, I think I will have one of every shape, and a few minis, and then, whoo, girls, I gotta stop because there's only so many pens and so many diamond painting kits and things that I can buy, right? Yeah. So with that, I hope that you enjoy this review. Please go check them out. They are a great company. I highly recommend. And so yes, please check them out. They'll be in the description below. So thank you for watching. I appreciate you all, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.